Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There it is. And I'm live. And am I live though? Am I actually live, or am I live, just fake live? Tell me. Ooh. Almost. There it is. Hey guys. I am back, so that's good. See, I told you it would be just a minute, and it was just a minute. It was actually like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. Is no big deal. Anyway, Jay's in the chat room, and he says Jay, and then slash, and then a hashtag, and cool. So, what's with the hashtags on people's names just recently? I don't get it. It's random and weird. I'm having mustache issues tonight. It just won't stay away from my mouth. Maybe it just needs a trim. I don't know. Okay, I've got my pen, because tonight we'll be doing now this is going to be a joke, so I'm not this stupid, but okay, here we go. What does IDK mean? What does it mean? Jeffrey says, hi, Tubbs. I'm sorry, I had a phone call and missed the stream, but I'm so glad that you're on here now. Yeah, I'm on here. It's more chill on here at the moment because I'm going to be just doing some drawing. I'm going to get my armrest up so I can lean on it. I've actually been damaging this armrest. So much leaning. Like, so much. Right, I've got to find my stallion picture. That's not my stallion picture. We are getting a lot of little kids in here. Jay says, I don't know. You don't know what IDK means either? That's a shame. I just want to know what IDK means. Oh, there's one that I've got to finish. Guess the new generation is all gay. Huh? There it is. Horsey picture. That's what it means. That's all what means. Again, I'm messing with you guys. Or is it still sinking in? Jay, that's great, but I just want to know what IDK means. I don't know. It means IDK. So you don't know what it means either. Oh, shame. Guess we'll never know. Anybody else know what IDK means? Right, so today I'm going to be finishing off this picture, finally. It's been like forever ago that I started doing this picture, but it's going to be done tonight. So I've got my pen, and it's all ready. So I can cross this one off the list and reorder all of the freaking things on. So I've got to reorder all of the things on my stupid art list for once. So that'll be funsies. Just figuring out where to start. feel free to talk while I'm doing this, and to just general chat, because I'm gonna be doing this, so this will probably take a while. But my pen is working perfectly, and everything's looking good. Everything's looking good, and everything's good looking. Had a very, very, very annoying day today. Just generally, just kind of a very meh day, you know. I kind of wanted to do and get lots of stuff done. Just not been able to. Just everything seemed to be a thing, you know. Everything seemed to be like a problem. Like I was trying to order more food because I'm out of food. I need food for when my partner goes away, because I'm all by myself this week. No one here to keep me company. Very sad. Just very, very sad. Did you get the joke, by the way? I know what IDK means. It means I don't know, and I get it. I do. I was just messing with you guys. You know, for shits and giggles. Why are you alone? I'm going to be alone because basically my partner is jetting off. Well, not jetting off. He's literally driving away to go to his office, his work office. Which means I've got the house to myself, which is nice, but it's kind of like a bit of a bummer because I know he's going to be he's got the cold flu thing that I had, which is super nice for him. So I'm just doing the ears of the hoss ears. He says, "How was the live stream that you watched last night, Tubbs? Oh, I'd love to come over then. Yeah, it would be nice if I got some companies. Oh, I've done the ear wrong. Oh, it looks more natural. I'll just smoothed it out a little bit. The live stream was quite nice. I know you said Men of the Den, but it's not. It's Cubs Out Loud. Cubs Out Loud live stream. Very, very fun. It was nice to listen to. I was not super participating in all the chat though, kind of on purpose. Basically because I was busy doing other things. This time I had it on in the background. So yeah, that was quite nice. They talked a lot about actually that's see, this is how much I was not invested in it. I do not know, I do not remember what they were talking about. I kind of didn't give a crap. I was just there to listen, just to be a friend, a friend. Right, now I've got to draw fictional glasses straps. Ugh. Figuring out how the furry world operates and how how things like glasses work on other creatures is it's the biggest challenge, I think, in doing like furry artwork and stuff, in my opinion. Figuring out the physics of exactly how glasses stay up on like horses. On people's personas is just awkward. But yeah, it was good. I just wasn't as engaged as I normally would be. I don't know why. Is it your wife? What my wife? What? I don't have a wife. I am a homosexual. Well, actually, I'm bisexual, so I totally could have a wife. I should get me a wife. I'm glad it was good, and Wolf is here. Hi, dude. I'm glad that you followed me from the other thing, the other stream. I'm literally just doing the finishing touches on this horse character because this horse character is important. This guy's asked me to do this. This guy asked me to do this like it feels like months ago, but it was more like just a month ago. But I've just been so sidetracked that I just completely didn't notice that he updated one of his messages to me. That includes, and in the message it includes some artwork, some reference art, and I was like, holy shit, yes, I've got to do this for this guy. So yeah, before I went on my trip, I was like, okay, got to finish this one before I work on my Etsy store and all that stuff. Well, I'm doing the horse's close up on his face for the rest of the picture because it's just I don't want to do a close up somewhere in the picture, so I'm doing the close up on his face first before I finish the rest of the picture. I've nearly finished this part, so that's good. And then the rest of it shouldn't take that long. That wasn't good. The lights just dimmed slightly just here. I don't know if you saw that. It's creepy when that happens. Creepy. Right, now I've got to do facial hair on the horse. Ugh. You know, facial hair on furry animals is always a bit awkward, but this guy needs it because it's just... it's part of his character. This guy's called Cigar Stallion, I think, on Twitter. If you guys want to hound him, hound. Well, the good thing about it is if I do have like a power cut or something here, then it's not going to bother me for too long, because the laptops are still on. So essentially, you know, if the power goes out, then the light from the laptops will let me see the room. I also have emergency lighting behind the desk, so essentially, I will be okay. It's just going to be annoying if that happens. And I've got my phone with me, and that's got a flashlight. So yeah, I have an emergency flashlight, but I think that's on my oh, there it is. It's on my filing cabinet. Right, now for the slightly tricky part. Ugh. Whenever somebody's got their mouth partially open, it's a little bit awkward. Just to draw around stuff, you know. Very good, as long as you will be alright, Tubbs. That's all I care about. That's sweet. Very sweet of you, Jeff. I'll be fine. Something just happened to the stream just now. Right, I think that's going to be enough. The inside of people's mouths is always awkward. So you got to think about teeth and tongues and stuff. Adding details like teeth and tongues is kind of awkward, especially since you're most likely going to black out stuff like that. But no, I've done the entire face and beard and all of the teeth and tongue and stuff. It's a black beard, but hopefully that's gonna be good. I've got specially done nose and stuff. Have I missed anything out on the nose? Because that doesn't feel completely. I'm not completely happy with. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Just a tiny bit of joining up. Right there. Pretty good. I guess one left us Tubbs. Oh well. Well, I'm okay with that. I do not mind in the slightest. Right. Next is before I get on to drawing him, I'm going to be doing 5 for my character just down here. Kind of not looking happy, being dragged by the horse. But yeah, we'll see what I can do to make him slightly cheered up a little bit. Maybe. I've got to do paws and things soon. Oh god. My pen just sicked up right when I didn't want it to. Do eyes. Do eyes. Just concentrating. And remember to breathe. I shouldn't be bent that much either. I should try to just do it here. Be nice if I actually had a proper desk, just or an arm or something that held out my pad for me. But what are you going to do? Welcome back, Panda Fox. What you been up to? Cleaning. Everything clean, everything new. So just remembering Butter's mother from the episode of Butters when, yeah. Get ready for work. Sweet. Oh God, that was just the face. Now I've got to do the rest of him. Oh Jesus, this could take forever. I might just do the outline. I don't know. Is that just lazy guy talk? I'm not trying to be super lazy guy recently, so. Right. It's important to notice that, like, you don't have to do every single detail of the suit, especially in cartoons. So I've left, like, I usually sometimes leave buttons out and things. But I can't really do that because I haven't left buttons out of the other character, but occasionally I have just left buttons out. It saves on time. But yeah, I don't want to leave out all the buttons. So I finished the editing for a couple of videos that are hopefully going to go up onto the TankerTubs video or TankerTubs channel fairly soonish. I'm hoping to upload one tonight. After the stream. Oh, Pen, why are you being such a bitch tonight? There we go. But yeah, so a lot of this to you guys is going to be blah 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 blah. Go check them out, Tubbs. Thank you, Jeff. I'm sure you'll like them. I don't know what order to. I don't know what order to upload them. However, because it's guest week, I guess I could upload one of the Ian and Richard videos. Which one? I'm gonna have to pick which one. But no, probably by tomorrow I'm going to be uploading. I would have uploaded at least 2 of those. That's good. Yeah, because guest week I could upload. Oh, that just reminded me. I wanted to do a gift one for Dickie. So I add that to the sketch list, but that's just for me. What priority should I give this one? Because I meant to do this ages ago, so oh damn it. So I just spell orc? Is it O-R-K? O-R-C-K? So I'm just adding to my draw list of things that I should have done. God damn it. Nine. Okay. Right. That's it. All my slots are completely full up, so I'm not going to do any more. Save. My draw list. Right. I keep finding new things that I should have done. That's the annoying thing. I keep finding new projects and stuff that I should have done. I should have done this list thing a while ago because it really does make me put in O-A-R-K. Oh, I spelled it wrong anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I keep forgetting things that I should have done for people, and then like having to add them in later and stuff. I'm trying to get all of my free commissions out of the way that I have said that I was going to do before I actually start the paid commissions and the Etsy store stuff. So yeah. It's just getting all of that stuff done before the real work begins. Hello, Dean. Ow. Ow, that was found a owie hair. Where do you get random sensitive hairs? It's weird, isn't it? Right, now I've got to draw fist. That's great. Oh no, I've still got to finish the rotundness of my doggy. My doggy. That's good. Your 5 is adorable, Tubbs. Well, he is right now. Being dragged by the tie. That's fun. Looking great, Tubbs. Thank you. Still got to do the horse. But no, this one's happening rather pleasantly quickly, so that's pretty good. Because I'm almost done. Because we're almost there. Almost there. No, it's the wrong side. Oh, it should be okay. There we go. And that's 5 done. So that's good. I've just got to connect. Because I know I forget to do the freaking the actual tie if I actually just like don't draw it there. But no, 5 is completed. Line art wise, 5 is completed. I don't know how he's going to drag him in this position, but he'll have fun. He'll have fun trying to figure it out. And yes, I have drawn 5 a bit bigger because that seems to be the theme. I just seem to draw him slightly larger each time. Doesn't bother me. It's just it's kind of an overarching storyline. Because if you notice, in the 5 pictures, I was actually going to do a picture for myself of basically 5 and the pig, Pop, basically merging into one character. And I'm just figuring out the storyline to it now. It's a little bit, it sounds complex. It's not actually that hard to believe, the complexity and all that stuff. Yeah. I've had a surprise interview come up this week, so I have to create a presentation in PowerPoint. Oh my God, people are still using PowerPoint. That is crazy. My ears just popped. I thought that all of that nonsense was over, but nope. Well, I'm sure you can manage. I mean, how are you with PowerPoint? I only know how to do like video editor stuff, so I might be able to help you there if you need any help. But I'm sure you can manage, dude. Unless you were asking for help, in which case, I'm more than happy to help out and stuff. Like if it was Movie Maker, I would just like own that totally because I know how to use Movie Maker so well now. Never created anything but have presented before. Well, essentially, it's just, designing slides and stuff. You'll be fine. Honestly, there's no need to, I'm sure you're not panicking and stuff. You'll be fine. I'm doing the detail on the horse face. It's a lot different than doing the close-up. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the close-up, is because the long distance side-on horse face is a lot different from the close-up and straight-on angle. It's quite far away and stuff. Is it a long presentation? Because then I can understand if you're like pissed or something. Because I hate when people like used to do that to me. Like when I was doing when I was a lifeguard and did I would help out with the life saving classes, the health and safety life saving classes. And yeah, every now and again they would be like, you know, the instructor has to deal with a different class. Would you mind basically taking over? You know, here's the lesson plan, but also like, do you know anything about this subject? You know, and it'll be like, I know a little bit. It's like, great. Just make a demonstration or something up of this particular subject, like rope throwing or something, and yeah, like good luck. And they'll basically be like, I don't know what, you know. So yeah, I'd basically have to figure out on the fucking spot all the fucking time how to do bullshit with like dummies in the water, new kinds of floats and all that stuff, and it would be like, I was never trained with this, and I usually am very honest with them. I usually was very honest with them. And it's amazing how understanding people can be. But yeah, just point out that it was like kind of like thrown out at you at the last minute, and you should be fine. So Ali's here, and he's confused and unhappy. Always funny whenever Ali's on, and he's always confused and unhappy. It's like, what? I like the beard on the horse. Very cool. Well, it's going to look better once it's shaded. Once I shade it in properly, it's going to look a lot better. But yeah, it's very difficult. I think I did show you guys. I just realized I missed something from. Missed his whole cheek out. Missed his lip out. That's way better. The actual lower lip, I completely forgot to draw that line. So that's added. That's good now. Right. So now I've got to do his clothes. So yeah. No, just a 15-minute thing. Excellent. Excellent. So that's not too bad then. That's pretty good. At least it's like, it's not a whole 20-minute lesson. That's pretty good. Wow, they definitely put you on the spot, Tubbs, but I think you work well under pressure. I am okay. I do not. When it comes to like taking tests and things, Like, I'm normally very good, but at like stuff that I undertake. However, if you give me a test, oh fuck, I am my nerves just go crazy, and I am fucked. Do you know how long it took me to pass my fucking driving tests? It's like 4 times, 3, 4 times. Jesus. You really want the job, though. Well, I hope you get it. You know, if there's anything that any of us can do to help, then just let us know. I'd be more than willing to help. Yeah, like I said, I'm very good with like the subjects that I undertake. Is just that if you put me on the spot, like with a test, then yeah. But if you put me in a practical situation with the knowledge base that I have, then I'm pretty okay. You know, and I get used to stuff like that pretty easily, pretty quickly. Again, it's all about honesty. If you're honest about with the people that that this did happen to you and stuff, then they don't really expect you to be a kung fu master when it comes to a specific topic and stuff like that. But I've had like a few kind of like semi-teaching roles over the years. So it's not really been it's not really been a huge issue for me to just like improvise bullshit. Like with the whole rope throwing example, I basically just went over exactly why you would need to learn this. Normally, you know, what the deal is, regular times that you need to learn how to do the rope thing, to cast out the rope and stuff like that to people that are in danger and stuff. And I just told them that it's very, very much a whole thing of like, um, again, this is just improvised. Just you have to throw the rope to basically make sure that you know, in situations where you don't actually have to be in the water and stuff to save somebody, you can easily just throw a rope. And I just went through the different types of normal how you would cast it and stuff like that. And then I asked them to maybe demonstrate how they would do it, and basically then I demonstrated the proper way, and then I demonstrated, and then I helped them actually do it themselves. So I demonstrated how they should do it, and now, and how, and basically just went with them and just taught them how to do the casting and stuff like that. And it's just like, but it wasn't just casting. There was like the pole thing, learning how and why it's necessary for people to use poles, and stuff like that. And basically, like how to use the weights in the water. Why it's important to carry weights and bricks, these brick things, in the water, and learning how to swim with those and all that stuff. It's very, very simple stuff, really. So it's just like you just got to learn to keep talking, and then find bits in which you don't have to keep talking is a whole different issue. You just keep talking until you basically find an opportunity whilst you're talking to basically not talk and show, and it's like, oh god, I don't have to speak anymore. I haven't added a freaking tail. I'm doing his legs now. I've done everything else but the legs. Well, I've done a leg. I've done a pants leg. I just realised I haven't done the actual tail, so should I improvise with the tail? Horsetails. How are horsetails? They can be kind of like super, just all hair. I don't. I'm trying to imagine a horsetail that isn't all hair. But all I keep seeing is basically the kind of like My Little Pony kind of tuft of hair that's just there. I'll put a generic, just a big floof. Coming out of his butt. It's a bit better. Bushy, yeah. I'm from South London. I can easily improvise bullshit, says Dean. Well, that's good. It might just be a generic London quality. I don't think it's a South London thing. Geographically pinned to South London. I think it might just be a generic, maybe it might even be just an English thing. Very good at improvising bullshit or babbling. It's either one or the other, babbling about bullshit. Bushy. Well, I just added a. I added a tail. There we go. We are literally completed with the pen work. Oh, damn it. Completed with the pen work. Nope. Just a final glance. Making sure everything's fine. Anything I've missed out? Nope. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. Ink work completed. Now I've got to do the shading. So we've got 5 here being dragged off by the horse because that's what he wanted. We wanted me to be in the picture somehow, kind of semi-submissive, which is not normally something that I do because I'm just not that guy. Oh, I've still got my drink here from. Scan, scan, scan. Right, got the scanning app open. I'm holding it still. I'm holding it still, camera. Scanning app is being a bitch. There it is. Okay. Now, this shouldn't take long at all to shade. So I'm going to do the shading for this real quick. You like that pic, yeah? It's a random furry commission. The Stout Stallion and really Pudgy 5. And I've added the tail. I made it kind of like nondescript, you know, kind of just a general furry tail. 5's tail's kind of big and bushy, but I always forget it, so I'm glad that I've included it now. Right, I need to see a picture of his character just to see what kind of shading I want to do. I did have one a while ago. Cigar Stallion. So I kind of improved on his original horse picture. That's his original horse picture. That's his avatar. Damn it, phone. Why do you keep doing this? It's got a super reflective screen. But I've kind of improved on his... I just gave him slightly short hair and stuff. He's all about that. But no, I'm looking for media. Oh, he's adorable. He's got a pig costume on. So cute. But no, he's a good friend on Twitter. I want to see a picture of your stallion, of your horsey. He doesn't have a picture of his horsey. That's the best I've got. His profile picture. So basically dark. It's dark everywhere except for the nose. But I'm going to make, because he's got a naturally black beard, I'm going to just make it his beard very black and him not so super dark. But yeah, I know what I'm doing. When you draw me a spear, you can add a little belly. Well, I'm going to do a cartoon. It's a cartoon version of you, and things are just a little bit exaggerated and stuff. So of course I will add the belly. Don't worry about that. Are his ears lighter? No, everything's the same shade. God, whoever drew that picture for him wasn't very imaginative. I'm working on it. Right. So I'm going to do all of the darkest lines, which means first the eyebrows and the hairline. Okay. It's good to really flatten out your if you're doing shading and stuff, it's good to flatten out your pencil by doing all of the darker stuff, because then that's the time when you're going to break your pencil and stuff the most. So yeah, and he's kind of got like a nice thick black mustache. Light on thick, the mustache. Okay. His beard hair's all like thick and curly. Well, Dean, I'll be doing the detailing, and then the inking I probably will do here. But I'll be doing all the detailing for your picture there, hopefully, this weekend. What day are we thinking, by the way, for this weekend? Because did you know there is a... Oh, well, actually, you're not on Grommer. Only you were only on Grommer to talk to me, weren't you? But on Grommer, they have a Grom-off at the King's Arms on the Saturday, fairly early on. Well, early on in the evening. So I didn't know if you wanted to go to that. At the King's Arms. I'm totally okay if you don't want to do that. It's totally okay. I was just putting it out there. Right, that's all of the dark lines. See, it looks way better when it was shaded in. I've done kind of like a curly texture, not just color it in. Let's do Saturday then. So it's Saturday. So on Saturday, so we're doing the we can, yeah. Sweet. Go. So I was just thickening up the color a little bit. just making it slightly more darker. My vibrating ability to basically really fills in all the gaps. There we go. That's a lot nicer. Meter King's Cross or the King's Arms. Well, we can do that. Either way is good with me, honestly. Which one will be easier for you? Because again, I could do either. I think there's a bus that goes basically to the King's Arms. So that's pretty cool. I like the King's Arms. It's a very chill atmosphere. There'll be a lot more bigger guys there for the Gromoth and stuff. So that'll be nice, I guess. Right, and the head is shaded. Oh god, what did that take like forever? Jesus. Right, I'm just doing the shadows and the shading. The finer shading stuff. Dean and Tubbs, I'm jealous. I want to be there too. Sounds like a nice time. Well, dude, come to London. How hard is it, honestly? I'm going to Vegas. Right, I'm just gonna. I've done a bit of accidental colouring outside the lines. Such a non-conformist, honestly. There you go. She did horse face. Oh, it doesn't really come out on camera very well, but you know what I mean. I can get to either pretty easy, meet at the pub or outside, and remember to toast Jeff when we get inside. Of course we will. I should know their Wi-Fi password, so I should. It's a shame I can't stream there. That'd be funny. I'm just doing Patch's coloration. Patch's coloration is very easy. I mean, 5. It's very easy. He's got darker ears. Black nose. I should put my glasses on ready to do that. But that's good enough, to be honest. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm just trying to. I'm going to get everything, all the colours right. So I'm just, again, I'm just not doing anything. Blah, 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 just suit. So this is where digital drawings come into play a lot easier. It's just, it's just a fill tool. You just fill in all this color for one thing and it's like done. But no, I have to do it by hand. Like some kind of dingus. I'm guessing when I'm actually doing this professionally, when I'm actually doing like drawings and stuff, but this is going to be a lot easier. Let's artifact construction line must be deleted. There we go. That's gone. God. And I've moved my pencil. Those looks great, Tubbs, and the shading made him come to life. Whoa, hopefully somebody appreciates it. Somebody horse-shaped appreciates it. Hopefully. Almost done, guys. Almost done. I don't know why I was keeping in the lines for this one part, just that I'm doing now. But I was, and I was like, well, that's dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I don't care. That's, that's his jacket. That's all part of his jacket. Why did I have to keep in the lines for his jacket? Just me being a dingus again. Sorry. I'm using that curse a lot recently. The dingus curse. Dingus. But no, I'm just finishing up the shade, the actual shading, the shadows, and all that stuff. For 5, just darkening some lines, highlighting some curves, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Oh, lots of shading, so much shading, like Jesus. But I think that's enough, almost. Oh, damn it, I've done something wrong. Just going around curves. Just to make it, give it a little bit of a 3D edge to it, I've just, if you just go around certain curves, some things like arms and legs, make them slightly more prominent. It really gives them kind of shadows and texture, so that it makes them look a bit more 3D. Like I'm doing his arms again, just going around the lines of his arms, and it gives that kind of like extra, just an extra 3D feel to certain things. So here we go. See what I mean about the around the underside of his belly. I just added some shadows there. Around the arm that's on his side, I basically added a shadow around there. Just made it a little bit more 3D. And yeah, looks fair to me. I'm a bit distracted too, playing an awesome game on my phone. That's okay. Honestly, I didn't expect, I don't expect everybody to pay attention. It's just, I'm only here to, I'm only doing this on live stream because I want the company while I'm doing it. It's a lot nicer to do it and have company than it is to basically do this in the quiet with the TV on. Right, and he's also got kind of like I've lightened his ears a lot from the picture that he sent me. Well, from the picture that he's got on his on his account, I've just lightened the ears a lot. But everything else is slightly darker. Just fine by me. Shading looks good though. Could be a little darker maybe. The thing about is that you guys are not seeing. It is slightly darker than this. It's the light. If I put the light on the paper, you can see how dark it really is. It's quite dark. Anyway, but if I actually put the light, you know, the page is in shadow anyway, so it's already in shadow. So it kind of evens everything out. But if you saw the original, if you can see it like I can see it, then with just like it does look quite dark in the places that I've done. It's the background. It's because the background's quite dark. It makes it look slightly dark anyway. I mean, it makes everything look slightly lighter. So yeah, you know how it works. Stupid. That's the stupid lighting thing. It's just a annoying problem. Right, the suit. You kind of need a blending tool. You know, make all of the suit the same shade. Have the pencil be the same edge to it on all the time. But you know, the world doesn't love me enough for my pencil to match. Besides, what I normally do is that when I do the scanning app anyway, I adjust the levels to make it a lot even. You know, I can adjust the contrast and the exposure to actually brighten or darken the actual colors and stuff, the shading, all the shades, to make it look more just more blended, to make all the shading look more blended. I mean, you've seen the actual things. Actually, have you seen? I don't think I brought my sketch pad around. I don't think I brought this sketch pad around. But if you see the actual pad, this actual pad, then you know what I mean. It's very it is just naturally very dark anyway. Oh, on the tail. And the hooves. the hooves. No problem, Dean. Just glad you're here and chill with us. Cool. Well, after I've done this, I'm going to scan it into the computer. And then I'm just going to have a chill moment myself. Finish my pipe off and all that stuff. And then leave. But no, this is most likely going to be one of the these last arts, these last slots, the commission slots that I'm doing, are going to be the last ones before I'm not going to be doing art streams on this channel anymore. All the art streams are going to be on the new LiveTUBBSart channel, which is going to be renamed with the Etsy store name. And I'm going to be doing mostly those. But if I do have like pictures, you know, furry commissions and stuff like that from the furry site and stuff, because that is going to be my professional channel, then I will do them here instead. I'm nearly done, so I will do that, and then we can discuss backgrounds, because I just want to get the background. I did the belt buckle. Right. So I'm just adding the detail of the tail of the tie, because I made sure that he's got kind of like a pinstripe kind of tie, and he's got a white belly. So that's nice. And now I'm just doing the final. Literally the final bits of the color and all the shading. He's got a lot more suit detail, so I'm using the finer, sharper tip of the pencil, and I'm just going around the edges of like the pockets and of course the belly line and the outfit itself. It can make it look slightly what's the word, untidy, like unfinished, unprofessional a little bit, but I find it adds the very nice fine details to all of the shading and shadows. And of course around his neck, I just wanted to get his, there we go, his chin. Right, and I don't think, to be honest, I don't think I need a background. But I do want to frame the face somehow. So here we go, that's all shaded. See around the pocket, I've made it slightly darker and stuff. But no, it's all nice and shaded. I notice that there's very obvious marks on my arms. And to get rid of those, it's a simple trick of using your finger. It's kind of smudging. It's kind of a smudging blending tool. The problem with this is that it can make it a bit more grainy and a bit more lighter, because you're actually removing with my finger. See, it's on my finger. I'm removing some of the graphene that's on my finger. But it's kind of a nice, gets rid of a lot of pencil lines. That's a lot better. And all I do to get rid of it is and create some smokiness, because there's kind of like cigars and stuff in this picture. Just press really hard with my finger on like the areas that I want to give the effect to. So there we go. See, there's a lot less lines, and there's a kind of a misty patch just where my finger was just now. A lot less of the shading lines you can see, which is good. It is slightly brighter now, but it's okay. I can adjust that in post. But yeah. Now to frame the face, or to make a barrier between the actual picture and the face, I kind of want to just create kind of some kind of barrier. I've done this in the past by making. There's an example. There's an example with the Bad Gas Piggy. Where are you? Oh, there it is. See, with the piggy, see in this picture, I did it's a gassy scene. Basically, this is for Panda Fox. This was for Panda Fox. Basically, wanted a really gassy piggy, and I basically did it. But I did a close-up of the piggy's face, and I put it in like a little gas cloud. And I kind of wanted to make that kind of happen again with this one. And now I've got to find it again. Oh, good. Yeah, there it is. I wanted to recreate that on this one. But the thing is that Yeah, probably just use the smoky effect again. I've done that in the past. Just with the sharp part of my pencil. Just kind of like picking a near vertical edging. Just never taking the pencil off of the page, just kind of just going around making kind of like a misty ether effect. You'll probably only be able to see this in the actual final picture. I don't know how much this is going to show up on camera. So yeah, just making the final touches. Just kind of like I'm just filling out the background just with like some smoky lines, some misty smoky lines. Right, and done. Again, yeah, it doesn't really come out on camera very well. But I just added some misty, smoky lines just around the place. But I think it looks good. And I'm going to do a quick scan. I'm going to open the stupid scan. Yep, it closed. Why does it always do that? It always closes the app. I have to reopen the app and start all over again. Right, and it got it. Right, the horse looks great, says Dean. Thank you, Dean. Yes, he's quite a dapper horse. His hooves look awesome. Oh, I'm glad you think so. I tried, I basically did a shading technique to make things shiny. You basically use completely dark colors and then, or dark pencil. You push really hard and then you get lighter as you go to a certain point where you want the light to reflect, to show them as being super reflective and stuff. And yeah, that's all you do. But thank you. That yes, the horse has a great belly too. Yeah, well, that's the whole point of the story was according to Cigar Stallion, the guy who commissioned basically. Let me just get this right. Read his thing, his description. Okay. He says I don't mind as he basically says that he didn't mind as long as I got the you know, a good face shot and some belly in there, and basically the scenario is him in charge. Basically, I think that's the overall thing from what he could say. It's a lot of description in a lot of little text things that we were talking about, so it's kind of hard to get it, so I have to sum up, but I think I conveyed all of that, so that's pretty good. Should I quickly do the photo editing and then basically send it to him on here? I think I can do that. I'll do that now. Since the phone is plugged into the computer already, I don't have to, I just have to quickly do the quick scanning and stuff. Just levels and then send it to him. So that's pretty good. So where are you? There you are. And then we can chill for a couple minutes and yeah. Just choked on my drink. Ugh. Right. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Is that you? It depends because I've got like a couple that I've scanned in the scanning folder. That's it. Found it. Right, and I have them on my computer. Tubbs, you are so right every time. Oh, damn it. Tubbs, you are so right every time Ali comes in the chat and leaves. There's a thumbs down, which is obviously ridiculous. So it is him. I'm gonna hide him from the channel. I think this is it's getting dumb. Wow, Tubbs, I love it. Overall, awesome. Well, thank you guys. Well, Dean, are you friends with me on Twitter? You'll be able to see it on Twitter fairly soonish. I'm going to post it there sometime in the near future. Either that, I could just send it to you. I can't actually send it to you because I don't know what I talk to you on besides. I can send it to you via Grommer, but yeah. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I've got the file here, so I'm just gonna crop the end because it scans the entire page, and there's both ends. There's empty space, and it don't need that much empty space. So yeah. So I up the contrast on that one, and the sharpness to bring out all the lines. Looks good. Right, and now the shaded version. It's scanned in the top of the page as well. This bit. Why does it do that? It does that every time. It does that every time when I've done the shading one. But it doesn't do it. Oh, forget it. So actually, I need to crop it out, dummy. Okay. So I go to oh yeah. Oh, that's boosted so much. No social media here, I'm afraid. Well, it's okay. It's like I didn't know if I had your email address even. Is what I was asking. There we go. So the app has scanned it very much like that. So it does look very inked. It looks very inky, more than it does pencily, which is exactly what I was going for. I'm happy with that. There's a couple of lines that I can see from the pencil, but overall, fairly happy with that. Should I add a vignette? A vignette. Oh, posh. Oh, how posh. No, actually, I think that's fine the way it is. Maybe a tiny one. There we go. There you go. I'll text it to you. Oh, your email address, right? Because I'm literally going to send this right now to the guy who it's for. I'm just opening. Well, I can't see any of the messages for now. Did you want this, Jeff? Oh, I've hit the wrong button. There we go. Twitter. Opening Twitter. Messages. Pictures. It's very nice that Twitter allows you to send entire picture messages that are quite large files, because then I know none of this gets degraded on the way to him. And on his way, on the 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 way. Yeah, Dean, I just basically wanted to know if you wanted this picture as well, because then I could just send it to you. Or if you wanted to just wait until I can show you in person, but you've basically seen it several times now anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, Jeff already doesn't have any social media, so essentially I usually send him ones that he likes. So I can send this one to him, no problemo. Right, and post gone. Right, there we go. I'll leave that open for now. Looks amazing, Tubbs. Would you send it to me, please? Yeah, sure. Let me just open that page again. Again, I can't see. Where's my Gmail? Where are you, Gmail? Are you at the bottom of my page? You're not at the bottom of the page. I might as well just have entered my fucking. I'm looking for the Gmail symbol. It's all at the beginning. It's all at the fucking top. I was looking at the bottom. Jesus. Jesus. Right. There you are. I see you. And that's the picture you sent me. So reply. Attach files. And did you want the Wolfie one as well? You know what? I'm going to send you. I'll send you the Wolfie one and the example scans that I've got as well. And I'll send you the Berlin pictures of bonus. How about that? So there you go. Berlin picture as a bonus. Send. Take a while. No worries, I can show it to you. Oh, fair enough. You know, if you did want them, if you did want any picture that I've done in the past or anything like that, then by all means, then do text me your email address and I will send you to send it to you. Your actual physical picture, when I do it for you, like I normally do try to give people the physical pictures if I actually meet them and see them and stuff like that. But usually I just send them the scans when I alter them slightly on the computer and stuff to correct levels and all that stuff. And stuff. So if you did want the digital copy, I will make a digital copy anyway, like when I do them. And then like I can send you the original copies and the actual physical thing, because like, you know, I know you, Dean, and I can actually physically give them to you. So that'll be great. That would be great. Thanks so much, Todd. Anytime. I know it's Dean, but it's Jeff. Jeff said that. It's uploading now to the email. It's literally on the last picture. I sent you the Wolfie pictures and the examples. You know, the cat and the mouse and the cat. Those, you know, the ones I did at the convention, the sci-fi convention, and the picture of me standing in front of the Berlin stand thing. You know, you know what I mean. Oh, I've been traveling super a lot this year, but Jeffrey, I would love to meet you. I've been thinking about maybe making a trip next year to Massachusetts. I don't know exactly what I'm going to see, though. That's the thing. I mean, you, duh, but like, what's in Massachusetts? Oh, it's done. Let me know when you get them. I always send you. I sent you the unshaded, the shaded. I do not have the unshaded. I was a stupid idiot and did not take scans of the unshaded cat and mouse. Freaking typical. Right, again, let me know when you get those. Right. Cigar Stallion has just said, it's easier to read the preview on this one. It says, oh wow, made me look all sorts of dapper for sure. Is that your plump self I'm hauling around? Yeah, One last look at the picture, guys. There you go. I'm very blurry. For some reason, the camera doesn't want to focus on me. It focuses on everything else in the picture, but not me. It's weird. I got them. Thanks so much, Tubbs. Hugs on many snuggles. Well, you can check them out if you want. If I get this job, new job, I'll come with if that's cool. Yeah. I've no objections. Right, tomorrow I will be doing the sketches for the bear version of Dean. Actually, let me just open my... I love this. I love this folder that I've created. This is so much easier checking exactly what I'm doing. Where are you? Yeah, number 2 is... Oh no, I've got to do the sketches for my Mother's Day card. Priority 1, that's been a new priority because I realized that I have to do that now. But no, priority 3 is the sketches of the bear sonar for Dean. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Everything that I've got that's on sketching on my list of stuff to do. I don't know if I can... That's the spreadsheet of all the stuff. These are all jobs. These are all things I've got to draw. And on the side there, it's got like process, or what did I put? I put complete, which means what I've done actually doing, or what I have done for that sketch or for that picture. And I've got like detailed, outlined, and everything that's in sketching, everything that's in red. I don't know if you can tell, I've slightly color coded them. Everything in red is basically stuff that I need to do sketches for, ideas for, before they actually go onto the big pad and get done properly. And that's what I've got to do. So I've got to do sketches for Dean's bear. I've got to do sketches for Jeff's bear. I've got to do Avery's dog. I've got to do the Men of the Den proper sketches and outlines on there, on the main pad. The Mother's Day thing. I've got to do an orc. I've got to draw an orc. I've got to do sketching for that, and the special pig dog fusion picture I've got to do as well. So yeah, that's what I have to do. So that's pretty awesome. But no, let's have a chill and discuss things. I got them. Thanks so much, Thompson. Anytime, Jeff. Let me know what you think of them. Dean says, "Wow, that would be great." No, Jeffrey says, "Dean, wow, that would be great." And Dean says, "Thanks, Jeff. Never been to America. It's fun. It is fun. It is fun, and it's a lot. It's nothing like England. All the hospitality and stuff is just weird. I mean, English hospitality is famously great, but it's more of a personal hospitality thing. People's jobs aren't on the line if they're rude, they can be rude, Whereas, America, people can lose their jobs for being rude to somebody, so everybody's so pleasant, So it's pretty awesome. And Vegas is that everybody's always so pleasant because they want you to spend lots more money. So that's one of the reasons why I like Vegas, because everyone's so nice to you. You get treated like a king wherever you freaking go. Even if you're being kicked out somewhere, they always do it nicely and give you a drink. It's quite funny. So yeah. But no, what would we do in America besides seeing Jeff? What would we do in America maybe next year? and everyone went quiet. Actually, that pipe's gone out. Typical. I think that's gone out for good. Oh well. I'm going to give it another shot. Again, are you thinking of... Everyone's gone quiet now, so is everyone just thinking about stuff to do? I need a better lighter. I think that's the problem. I had to swap media. Oh. Well, I hope that one has gas in it. No way. I'm going to have to go gas up my lighter. Typical. Typical. Got a bunch of lighters that are actually on my desk, just in a little tub here. None of them work. Nope. I got a few of my lighters confiscated when I came back from Berlin. I didn't care about me bringing them into the country, but taking them out of the country, holy shit. Did they not like that? It's all dead. You've got a bigger lighter. Aha! We have a live one. Right, so if I put these all in that jar, I'll take that jar into the house next time I go. Oh, fuck. The pipe is generally gone. That's the problem. It's nothing to do with the freaking lighters. Right, so these ones are fine. What the fuck? Right, sorry. In Boston, there are a few sights to see, but not many, unfortunately. But you can see that hall, which is connected to Paul Reeves' ride. British Beer Company, which is very good. Many different beers to try, and the food is great. Excellent. You'll find it very difficult to drag me away from bars, says Dean. Really? Jeffrey says, "Oh no, what's wrong with the pipe? Nothing. It's just it's out. It's done. That was my after dinner pipe, so it's lasted a lot." Do they drink cider in America? They don't. I think so. It's not a huge thing, but there is cider. They consider it as another beer, isn't it? It's not really a cider. But yeah. Just not a lot of talking happening right now, but hopefully that's okay with you guys. I'm probably gonna just run away quickly after this. I don't know what to talk about anymore. Does anybody know any good topics that I can use for the? There's another point of conversation. Apart from, well, actually, no. We can talk about the stuff that you can do in Massachusetts. Still, because I don't mind talking about that. It's fun. But no, are you actually in Boston or just on the outskirts or what? Because like one of the things that I like to do on holiday is not drive ever. So I do not want to do the bullshit with the rental car and all that stuff. I did that once in Italy. Nope, not ever again. Nope. It's not relaxing to drive when I'm on holiday. This is a bike, but then again, I don't really want to rent a motorcycle. So yeah, we would either be relying on public transportation, or Jeffrey would have to be our chauffeur, our chauffeur, be our driver, which would be nice, I guess. But I don't like to impose upon people, so probably not so much. Yes, Dean, and you're right, Tubbs. Yeah, it's more like a beer, isn't it? It's kind of like in the same section as beer, ciders in America. They kind of don't distinguish between the two, I guess. It's kind of just like it's beer and cider, Dean says, I don't know much about Massachusetts apart from the Bee Gees song. What Bee Gees song? Am I missing something? Bee Gees song. I've always wanted to ride around the whole of America on a motorbike. That would take like freaking ages to experience something actually noticeably nice. That would take probably like to do an entire route to do cross country across America. on a motorcycle. I only know this because like a friend of like my uncle has done this. And basically he did it in like he had like 2 months to do a nice memorable trip around America. Excuse me for like a few minutes. I'm going to see if this works, and I'm just going to go get some gas from in the house. I will be right back. I'm going to do all of my lighters. Oh, that app is not working. Oh, damn it. Yeah, if anybody comes in the chat room, please look after them. I won't be more than like 10 minutes. I'll probably be back in like 2 minutes. So I don't know. It's not that bad. Oh, fucking skin tag. But no, let's discuss this more because this is fun. And that's the outside. Just creepy and cold and wet. Tiny slugs. Awesome. Okay. Knock everything over. Right, sorry about that, guys. That's a shame. I've got the plug in. Right, what have I missed? So I'm just reading your conversations. Oh shit. Right. Let's do this. Dude, London is great for visitors. I know you don't like it, Dean, but I miss London sometimes. I don't miss how expensive it is. That's true. That is true. That is a big no-no. But apart from that, it's not bad. You know, when I lived there, it wasn't that bad. It's no big deal. I'm actually going to fill this one first. I like this lighter. It's got a flashlight. Huh. Right. So what did I miss, guys? I mean, I already read it, but some of that dripped onto my foot. I really don't like the ones that you can't see the level. It's really annoying. I keep dripping it on my foot. Luckily, it's evaporating really quickly because it's butane. Butane just dissolves. Oh, filled up quick. There we go. See, this isn't taking long at all. Got like a jar of lighters behind the camera. I normally keep it up there with the pipes, but for some reason it's behind the camera. I do have a special pipe lighter, which is this thing, which is quite nice, and it's working for once. But the thing is that it leaks and it doesn't have an indicator, but it's one of my favorites. My partner got me a really fancy one, but essentially that thing did leak also. Basically, any fancy pipe lighters, they leak. Yeah, I went to get the butane for my lighters, for the lighters. Do I have any stragglers? Any lighters I've missed? Nope. Good. I'll take that inside. Ah, runny nose now. I'll take that inside next time I go. It's definitely spring because now there are tiny, tiny slugs and snails outside of the house that have all woken up because it's gotten super. It's not raining here. It's just kind of like spitting. It's kind of mist, a very thick mist outside, so everything's damp, which is great. Oh. Right. So. I can't wait for summer. Oh well, summer's overrated. It all happens so fast in the UK, especially, I guess. But summer seems to basically come, and then we have it, and then it goes away. I saw you. I saw you behind my monitor. I totally saw you. There's a spider behind my monitor. And not a small one. You bastard. I saw that. Okay. I don't mind it. I just don't. I wish they didn't hide because then I don't know when they're going to pop out again. Honestly. But no, summer for me is basically there's a bunch of spiders that like they all wake up and they all start to invade the office. And yeah, there's tiny, tiny slugs now, and they're going to turn into big slugs because I'm in the middle of the countryside. In the middle of the countryside. Fucking snails and slugs everywhere. And I don't mind them. Honestly, I don't mind them because our garden is kind of like it's a little bit of a wild garden. We basically tend to it every now and again. It's not a huge deal for us, but it's the standing. It's the walking. I really hate standing and I hate standing on snails especially, but it's slugs I really hate standing on. Oh, it's just gross. It's just really gross. I don't want to do that. Dean says that's not fair, Jeff. Yeah, that doesn't sound fair. By the way, I'm getting some dental floss to completely destroy my. I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of my skin tag on my leg. I've had enough. I've had enough. It's done. It pissed me off for the last time. Better. Oh. So yeah, Massachusetts next year, probably. If I can afford it, it depends. It depends how well my store goes. Are you going to get rid of it now, Tubbs? Because I know you are done dealing with it. I'm done dealing with it. It's I'm getting I've ordered in the food delivery or the food order. I've ordered some dental floss because our floss went bad. What? I didn't know that was a possibility. Put some dental floss. Gonna put some ice on it, some dental floss around it, and then and it's gonna be gone. No more fucking skin tag ever. Jesus, it's just been yeah. I'm done. I'm done with it. It's just no more. Every time I sit up, every time I lean forward, every time I stand up, when I walk, I'm done. And I'm just done with it. No more. So yeah, Dean says I just need to get some travel under my belt. Yeah, well, I need to. I love traveling so much, but I kind of like I want like a couple of trips a year, and this year I've got one too many trips, I think, because it's like dealing with the Berlin thing and then dealing with the Vegas thing. I'm looking forward to Vegas, but I was really nervous about going to Berlin, and I'm slightly nervous about Bearbuff's trip because Bearbuff has a trip planned, and which he's taking me along with him, and I'm a little bit nervous about that, but mainly because it's just a new place that I've not been to before. I'm kind of just Whereas I've been to Vegas before, so I kind of know what to expect, and it's going to be fun. Jeffrey says, and it's in a very sensitive area, so I definitely understand. Tubbs. Yes, it is. I basically said to I was telling somebody about the skin tag thing, and they were like, I said to them, it's a skin tag. It's like an extra bit of skin that's just like that's attached to my inner thigh, and it's really pissing me off. And they were like, "What do you mean? You mean your testicles?" And I was like, "No, not my fucking testicles. Not my testicles." Oh, they were funny. But yeah, I basically was telling them about it, and then I was like, "It won't come off." It's sometimes I've accidentally caught some because I have a couple on my neck, very small ones. They're way tinier compared to this one, and this is the only one that I've got there. But yeah, I basically said that sometimes if they're irritated, the ones on my neck, it usually means that they're going to fall off, or I'm going to catch them on something and then I'm going to accidentally pull them off, which is fine. And because that's what happened to the last one on my neck, and they were like, "You mean you decapitated yourself?" I was like, "No, not my head, the skin tag." Ah, it's bastard. He was a bastard, the person I was talking to. Funny bastard, but a bastard nonetheless. Jerk. But yeah, basically he had a couple of skin tags, and I know he did because one of them was really obvious, and it was right near his eye. So yeah, and I've actually got one on a tiny one near my eye. Don't know if you can see it. It's actually just down here, but it's a very small, very tiny skin tag, but it's right near my eye. It's just so random. But no, you basically yeah. It's just I wanted his advice, so I was telling him about my skin tag. And that's where I got the idea to basically do this with something really cold, then get rid of it, and then basically like bandage the crap out of it. And I'm going to be sofa bound for a couple of days, but that's it. Hopefully, that'll be the end of it. It will either come back as hopefully a smaller skin tag, or it will just be gone forever. So yeah, no more skin tags. Excellent. better. So I've been dealing with a headache as well all day. So this is helping. Not the healthiest way of getting rid of headaches, but the most satisfying. Oh dear. I don't know what to say now. I'm all chilled. You like all my pipes? I like them too. There's a couple that I'm not super fond of, but a couple of people like them individually. Like this one, for example, is really irritating because it always begins off really nice and smooth, and then it gets super bitey and hot. The bowl itself gets warm, and the actual smoke itself can hurt your tongue. It's just not pleasant. So yeah, there's a couple that I don't like, but only a couple. I only have to deal with it once a day normally, so this is my second pipe of the day. I'm probably not going to finish all of it. I'm probably going to have some of it tonight and then wake up tomorrow, and depending on how my headache's going, probably gone already. Yeah, skin tags are a funny thing. Basically, apparently there's this spray or cream that gets rid of them. They shrivel up and they fall off, which sounds amazing. And I wanted some of that, but I don't know where the hell I can get it from. So essentially, instead of waiting for a couple of weeks more for that, to find that, essentially I'm just gonna get rid of it. And they probably swelled up because of the nail clippers, because you may have gotten a slight infection from it or something, or basically your immune system just trying to get rid of it or something. But yeah, I don't actually get that many skin tags. It's usually because I've messed with my skin some way. Like, yeah, the one I've got on my nipple is my main one. I've got a tiny couple around my neck, but a tiny couple, and there's one very tiny one here, just there. It's literally just there, but you can't really see it in the camera. There's like a tiny dot. So yeah. My mum basically just gets them. My mum gets them a lot, and she basically just goes to the doctor and gets them all taken off at once. Dean, you look fine anyway. Right, because I've been talking, that Piper's gone out already. God. But yeah. Right. I just hurt it. I just hurt it by shifting my position. You know, honestly, every time it does that, every time it hurts, every time I catch it or it touches something and really hurts, I'm honestly just hoping that, oh no, oh no, it's fallen off. And then I check and it's like, nope, it's still there. Yep, it's still there. Bastard. Fucking asshole. But yeah. Sadly, guys, I'm leaving. I'm going to go and play on the computer for a little bit, probably, because I'm not feeling tired at all. But yeah, let's figure out a way to do this. I'm just going to do that. Oh, yeah. Belly flash, belly rubs. Thank you so much for sticking with me and keeping me company while I do the drawing. Oh, Jesus. But it's time to say bye, Tubbs, and I'll be around tomorrow, so you can we can hang out then. But yeah, don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I think let me just run through the schedule. So what am I doing tomorrow? I'm basically finishing off some work for work, you know, doing some proofreading, that stuff. Not any counselling stuff, because basically I'm not doing any counselling stuff this week, so that's good. That's the good thing about being part-time, because I'm part-time now. I'm basically week on, week off for the counselling stuff, and also for the proofreading, scientific paper things and stuff like that, doing the concept art and stuff. So it's like I'm doing 1 week when I'm doing that, and then I'm doing counselling stuff, and then I'm doing the proofreading stuff and the R&D stuff, and so yeah, I'll be doing some actual work. Probably trying to upload at least 2 videos to the LiveTUBBSart channel, because I've got 2 videos on hold waiting to be uploaded to the LiveTUBBSart channel. Then I've got to be on live, doing the live stream for the LiveTUBBSart channel, and then doing the live stream for this channel, where I'll be doing these sketches. So that'll be fun. I will try to be a bit earlier, but today's been so out of whack. My days have been slightly out of whack. I seem to basically, you know, wake up and then do all my work and stuff, and then I'll, you know, have my dinner quite late. And I'm like, why am I having my dinner quite late? Because that's when I do the live streams and stuff, is when after I've had my dinner, I do the live streams. But today I've had a shower, so that's delayed things, and oh god, all that stuff. But yeah, so tomorrow, look out for the couple of videos that I upload on the LiveTUBBSart channel, and then look out for the live stream that should be a bit earlier than it was today, probably a lot earlier than it was today. And then I will be here and I'll be doing the sketches for various things, including my Mother's Day card. That's going to be fun. I think I know what I'm doing though. I've got an image of it in my mind, so that shouldn't take that long. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Jeffrey, enjoy the pictures and let me know what you think about them and stuff. Either through email or basically just when next time you see me, next time you're online and stuff. And yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else to say. It's always awkward trying to end the stream. You know what I'm like. That's why I ask you guys to say bye, Tubbs, because that tells me when I have to go. It's like, I know I have to go sometime around about now, but it's like I'm just trying to think of anything else that I need to say. So yeah. I'm going to shop online for a shelving display unit right now. What? You have to explain that to me later. Jeffrey says, "Oh, Tubbs, I was hoping that you would be feeling tired. Have a nice morning here. Morning, and here's many more hugs and snuggles and kisses and many rubs for your sex spirit." Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate it. I do. Have a nice morning, Dean. Dean says bye. Jeffrey says bye, Tubbs. I love them so much. Well, I'd like a bit more, of I shouldn't have sent you so much at once, but it's like I couldn't remember if I sent you the wolf picture or not already. So I sent you the wolf picture, and then I thought that I might as well send the other things, and you know. But yeah, and I hope you like the picture of me in Berlin with the piggy, because I thought that was quite cute. Anyway, bye guys. See you tomorrow. Well, see you later, because it's actually tomorrow in the UK. So. I hit the button, but nothing happened. It's really anticlimactic when that happens. Oh, it's so awkward. It's so painful and awkward. I'm sorry, guys. Right. Do that one more time. I'll do the wink and hit the button. Bye, guys.